Hi, this is Brandy, and today we're going to be exploring Google Slides. Google Slides is similar to a PowerPoint presentation, but there are a lot more collaborative features built in, so it makes it a great tool to use in the classroom to have students create presentations, as well as to collaborate together to share knowledge and understandings of different classroom materials. So the first thing you want to do is log into your Google Drive. Remember to use your @rolandschools.org account and sign in. Once you're signed into Drive, you want to go over here to the red New button and click New, and we want Google Slides. So it shows up as a new presentation, and remember everything is untitled, so the first thing we want to do is click here and give it a name, so Demo Slides. You'll notice here on the right, you have some different themes that you can use. My students love to explore all of the themes and customization and personalizations. One of the things that I do try to tell them is get your content in first and then we can go back and personalize. But this one is speaking to me today, so let's just use that. And it already has all of the formatting done for you. So here's my title block. I can add a subtitle. If I need any new pages, you can click on this plus. And with this theme, here are the pages that that are available with this theme that you can use. And you can always use a blank page in the slide and you can customize it how you wish. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to click a title. Fun slides. And maybe my subtitle is going to be my name. Similarly, you can always change your fonts. So this theme did come with pre-selected fonts, but you are free to change them. So here are all of your fonts. If you don't see a long list of fonts and you want to add more fonts, you're just going to go down here where it says More Fonts. And Google does have a wide variety of fonts that you can add to what's called My Fonts, to your fonts in your Google. So here are all the fonts. If it has a blue check, then that means that I have added it to my selection of fonts. If not, I can always pick one and I can add it to my font. So maybe in my fonts here, I want to add this font. I'm just going to click on it and I'm going to click OK. And now that font has been added and it's actually changed my title. I can click here for font size and I can change the size of my fonts. I can go bold, not bold. I can make it italics, underline. All of your basic word processing features are here. I can change the text color of it if I would like. There. And then there's some more options. I can add some numbered list, a bulleted list, and then here are your indenting tools. So now I want to go and add a new slide. So I'm going to click over here by this plus, and maybe I want this to be a section header. So maybe this is what I did this summer. And then I might want to add a new slide next that just has the title and some text. So maybe this will be the beach. And you could have students click on this text mark and they can share about the beach. They can add as much text as they want. You could also have them insert pictures. So to do that, you're going to go here to this image and click it. Now they can upload images. Depending on what kind of device you're working on, you can take a snapshot. You can go by image URL from any albums you have. And if you have anything in your Google Drive already saved, or you can search images. So there is a very limited Google search feature that you could use here. If you don't want to use Google, you could use Life or some stock images. That's a way to get images into your slides. If I wanted to have a new blank slide, and on this one I wanted to put in my own text box, this little box with the T is an insert text box. So you just drag and insert the text box, and then you type your text. And that's how the kids can add their own text boxes. If they want to add some personalization, they want to fill it with a color, they want to change the color of the outside line, all those are options. I'm just going to exit out of this themes right here. Some other issues or things that you will want to teach your kids how to use so that they don't go overboard. Right here is the background. So you can change the color of the background. So maybe I want this slide to have a red background. Here's the layout again of the slide. So maybe if I didn't want this and I wanted to switch to something else, you could pick that there. And then transitions. These are the things that the kids love doing. It's those fly in, zoom out effects, but you do want to spend some time explicitly teaching them how to use so that every individual word on your slide doesn't have a transition and it doesn't make your presentation flow too long. So you can fade in, you can adjust the speed, you can apply it to all your slides, okay? And then if you want to see what that looks like, you can just click here where it says play, and now it's going to show you how that slide number 3, the beach, faded into slide number 4. If they wanted to make this text box have an animation, they would click on it and click add animation. And then these are all of your animation features. Again, explicitly teach them how to use them so that their presentations aren't filled with animations and it takes a long time to actually access the content. So maybe I want it to spin. You can choose on click. So you have to click to make it spin. After the previous one, it'll start spinning, or with the previous one, I'll just choose on click. You have your speed. And now I'm going to test it out. So I'm going to hit play. So there's that fade in, fade out. And then I said on click, I wanted it to spin. So I clicked and there's the spin. So again, kids love adding the animations, but you do want to make sure that it's not too much. After you exit out of there, if you want to see what does your presentation look like, click present. Whoops. And I'm actually going to present from the beginning so that I can see what it looks like. So here's my title slide. I did the fade for every slide, so it fades into what I did this summer. It fades into the beach. It fades into this last slide that I changed. And if I click my mouse again, there's that spin. And so that's all I've done for those 4 slides. So Slides is a great tool if you want your kids to start presenting. They can easily make slides. Similarly, with all of Google's features, you have your comments. So you could comment on their slide presentations as they're working on them. If you start noticing that there's too many transitions or too many effects, you could put that in the comments. You could actually have students share their slides with each other and make a group project where maybe it's slides all about their summer vacation, and each student is has one slide in the presentation, and they're adding text and images to that one slide. So then you have a class presentation of what they did in the summer. So there's lots of collaborative ways you can use Google Slides. At the heart of it, it's a presentation tool, but if you really dig deep and get into it a little bit more, you'll see that the collaboration features really makes it much more than that.